Tanchi Kiwau, Toau, Rob Hancock, Niskasan. Hi, everybody. I should take these sunglasses off. Hello and welcome. My name is Rob Hancock, and I'm Cree Métis on my mom's side from Treaty 8 territory, from the Monkman family, and English Canadian on my dad's, although I was born and raised, and I'm really, really grateful to be living and working here in Lekwungen territory. I'm also really grateful to see you all here today, and to have a chance to start off the school year in a good way. I'll say a little bit more about that in a second, but I'd like to invite Dr. Skip Dick to the stage to offer welcome to the territory, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Scared me. I thought I was by myself. CMCA, my dear friends and relatives. It only took 500 years for this to happen. Yay! We're slowly getting there. My dear friends, there's something that happened quite a few years ago. The old people handed away to welcome people to our shores. Before, we had a longhouse down in a harbor that welcomed our canoes from all over the world. Polynesian, up in Yukon and everything. To make sure that our security of our community was there, and also make sure that the folks that came in on the canoe were looked after, rested, replenished, and they're on their way to their journey. You know, that makes me feel good that I'm honoring the old people's way. And I'm really happy that's happened today. But all I really want to make sure that there's an old saying that when you go from one camp to another, over the hill or wherever it is that you have to go to for hunting or whatever, someone was there carrying the light, carrying the fire to the next. Now today in this day and age, all of you become the carriers of the light of education to the next level. And I really wish you all a lot of real well, because you're opening the door for opportunities for our people. And I'm really happy for that. But all I really want to say that is, I'll really say it, okay. Welcome to our Lekwungen territory, and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful year.
Heichka, Skip, thank you for that beautiful welcome and those words of encouragement. We'll now ask May Sam to help us get started too, please.
Oh. Good afternoon, my dear ones, ladies and gentlemen, the President, the elders, the staff, Heichka, and all the visitors, to be here with all our young ones. And I always like to say, Heichka, I called him Mr. Mike, and he's back here. Thank you. Thank you for your work. I always have to include him because it's so important. The technology is so amazing. And, you know, it's so beautiful, a beautiful day. We're really blessed for this wonderful day. And I'm going to say a blessing for you for today and every day and every night. A blessing for all our students to have a happy, happy life, to strengthen your heart and to overcome everything that's going to come before you, and to acknowledge the land. My traditional name is Switstisia from Metis Nation, where I was born, and I'm going to acknowledge the land, the territory, and the ancestors. But it's going to be in my first language, is Halkaminam, from Cowichan. That was my first language in my lifetime, my early days. And I really thank my grandchildren that are also here to drum, my dear families that are here to share in the blessings for everyone on this island. Haichka. Chunemaxnas, mans, timanas, Saunders praise, Lorem stay, Mause, Haich, Petital Siam, Tana Ice Quail, See was Lalmatal, Slach and Stall, Mux Quail, Mux Nate, Masi, Haich. See Humi Lalmat, the Mox, Lakehurst, Masi, Lalmat to East to Hawk, Kusiatnam, Kusni. Said to it this liquor, neat yatnam, eating. Haish petital siam, gong comes to the scrollowans, o the thieves to halt and scrollowan, o east to halt mugs quail, haish petital siam. Haish got the chach and tamok, was neat emish eating a chach and tamok. Laquanans cremated, senate sock, tamok, massy, haish eating. Masi haid getitos, yam. Zeg me lalem the slikest, cause me was gookels to eat and a hach and tamoch. Niet the dots al quains lalmet, mux quaily mux net, haishka getitos, yam. I praise and I thank the Creator for a blessing for each and every one. A blessing for all our young people coming through these doors. To welcome them and just hug each and every one to make sure that they're okay here and they're stay here. The international students welcome you here to strengthen your heart and to be happy and be strong in your stay here in Victoria. And as I heard the children, the youth laughing back here, and that was added in my blessing. The laughter that I heard, it's the laughter that gives you strength in your heart. It helps you to be together with one another. And you could hear the ancestor here talking, answering me. He's laughing also back here behind me. It's just some of the teachings I need to share with you. The ancestors are here and they're watching over us and they're taking care of us in each and every way. A blessing. Truly believe in a blessing. When you're down and out and heavy with work, light a candle. Take care of that candle, but make sure you turn it off when you leave your room or your home. It's a helping. It helps to soothe your whole mind for your hard work. It's a blessing to share with you today and to give you a helping hand, and all the students, to bless each and every one, the staff and the students, everyone. I don't want to exclude anyone. Everyone is included in a prayer for your strength today. Haishka. Masi haich titel siam the chach and stew. All of my blessings, my dear ones. Stay happy and stay strong and be safe. For the tests and trials the Creator has given us this past year through the COVID, being safe, take care of families and elders, children. Stay strong and be safe. And the Creator has tested us patience through this heat wave that we've had. It was a test and trial for us to be strong and overcome the heat wave. And there was so much things that have happened with our families that we have to keep our hearts strong to carry on and take care of the young ones. Haishka titel siam, haishka. Chunemics nask man, say timanis. Age onder spray, slaughterms day, massi, haishka titel siam, haishka.
Heichka May and Heichka Skip, thank you for all of the work that you do to support us and all of the work that you do to encourage us. It's really good to see you all. I was trying to think, what's our slogan now? It's great to be back. It's great to see so many familiar faces, so many new faces. Given all the things that we've been through in the last however long, I don't even really want to count. A group of folks on campus thought that it would be really important to do something to mark coming back together again, because when we left campus we didn't really have a chance to say goodbye before things shut down. So this event, this Welcome Back, is sponsored by the Division of Student Affairs in partnership with the Office of Indigenous Academic and Community Engagement. And so we'd like to acknowledge the team from Student Affairs. I can see many of them back there. I'm not going to call you all out by name, but we acknowledge our colleagues in Student Services and Campus Services, our colleagues in Systems and AV, our colleagues in Ceremonies Office and Communications and Marketing, all of the people who came together to make this day happen. At this point, I've been asked to say a few words about this beautiful paddle that's next to me on the stage here. UVic hosted a National Building Reconciliation Forum in the fall of 2019, and a decision was made then to commission 3 paddles as part of the legacy of that event. The vision when these paddles were created was to have 3 artists represent Coast Salish canoe teachings. For example, paddles symbolize the value of working together, of paddling together, and reflect the need for post-secondary institutions to work together to further and honor truth, respect, and reconciliation. The paddles and a walking stick were presented to Algoma University, which hosted the 5th annual National Building Reconciliation Forum. This paddle here was intended to symbolize the connections between the past, the present, and the future. And this one, it specifically is about the future, and is carved and painted by 2 former UVic students, Carver Everson, who is Comox and Kwakwakawa'wakw, and Margaret August, who is Seashell. The paddle, we think of this paddle as a constant reminder of UVic's commitment to truth, respect, and reconciliation. So I also want to mention that the stand was created by the ordained professor of fine arts, Carrie Newman, who's Kwakwakawa'wakw and Stalo. And so on behalf of the university, I just want to acknowledge Carver, Margaret, and Carrie for the reconciliation paddle and stand. At this point, I'll invite our 8th president, who's freshly installed in a ceremony yesterday, Dr. Kevin Hall, to offer some remarks, please.
Thanks, Rob. And for those of you who have been on our campus before, welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome to your university, the University of Victoria. I wanted to start off by expressing my deep gratitude to Dr. Skip Dick for his words of welcome, and to May Sam for the blessing. It's always tremendous to listen to the knowledge of our elders. And both Skip and May do so much for this university. Their energy is absolutely boundless. So thanks, Skip, and thanks, May. I want to begin also by recognizing land. We're located on the lands of the Lekwungen peoples, and pay my respects to the Wasanich, Songhees, and Esquimalt people whose traditional relationships continue to this day. I wanted to pay my respects to elders past and present, and pledge to walk together on the path to reconciliation. I'd also like us all to take a moment to acknowledge that it's really been a difficult time for members of Indigenous communities across this country, following the location of unmarked graves on the ground of residential schools, both in Kamloops, Penelakut Island, and there's more to come, we all know. It's just an absolute tragedy that the story needs to be told. We stand beside our Indigenous students, staff, faculty, elders, and community in your grief, and we resolve to honor the memory of the children. UVic's going to be hosting a series of events from September the 27th to the 29th for Orange Shirt Day, which is a national movement that brings together Indigenous and non-Indigenous people in the spirit of reconciliation to honor Indian residential school survivors and families. And for full details of those events, you can go to uvic.ca/Orange Shirt Day. So please participate. And I'd also like to give a big shout out to Carrie Newman, our own staff member, academic, faculty member, who designed the new shirt you see and the artwork that's hanging around the campus. So thanks to Carrie for that. So on behalf of the university, I'm absolutely delighted to welcome you to the start of a new academic year. You've all come from many different regions, cities, provinces, and different countries. Myself have had the distinct privilege of living both in Canada and Australia, most recently in Australia in Newcastle on the lands of the Worimi and Awabakal peoples. As a young boy, I grew up in Peterborough, Ontario. Is anybody from Peterborough? Probably not. But I can tell you it was the Treaty 20 territory, the traditional lands of the Mississauga people. And I, as a young boy in the 1960s, was taught that Peterborough originally was called Nuu-chah-nulth in the local languages. And I hope that all of you here know that same information from where you've come from. And if you don't, research it and find that out. It's really important to know that. So this year's going to look a little different for all of us, and I know everybody at the university has been really hard to make this a great experience for you as you start your studies. I'm confident it's going to be a great year ahead, but be a little patient as things evolve and change, and just know that we've got your intentions as students at our heart to make it a good year. When we come together for events on campus, being welcomed by local elders and knowledge keepers like Dr. Skip Dick and May Sam is enormously significant for us. It really honors Indigenous histories, beliefs, ways of knowing and being, and it helps us create the kind of learning environment that we want at UVic. At UVic, we're really committed to truth, respect, and reconciliation, and to our responsibilities, but also our accountabilities in this process. Truth, respect, and reconciliation, decolonization, anti-racism is really our priority, not in words, but in action. And so I hope you all join us in that journey to make this a better place. We recognize that colonization and associated attitudes, policies, and institutions have served to exclude Indigenous peoples, not only from higher education, but from many things in life. And we have to work collectively to redress these historical and continued barriers. We know we've got a lot more work to do, and we're committed to doing this work in a good way. Of personal importance to me is that we really work to strengthen our relationship with the nations on whose land this university sits. So once again, welcome. Thank you for taking time to join us today. A special thanks to UVic Student Affairs and the Office of Indigenous Academic and Community Engagement for organizing today's welcome. Enjoy the great performances coming up from the Songhees, Nuu-chah-nulth, Kwakwakawa'wakw, and Metis performers. And yeah, enjoy it and welcome to the university.
Thank you very much, Kevin, for those inspiring words and those important words of remembrance and of welcome. So I'd like to invite the Laquan singers, Eugene Sam and Christine Sam, to the stage, please.
Yeah, you can do the speech too.
Oh. Hi, thank you for having us today. I apologize for not having my regalia today, as I came right here from work, so normally I would be in my paddle dress as well. But for today, we can all look at Eugene. It's truly an honor to be back here again today, and I can't thank our dad enough here that brought us last minute as well. He had to do a lot of running around to get us here. Today we'll be sharing 2 songs with you, and we'll be sharing our paddle welcome song and for my brother today, that he feels that we should sing our girls' song. As our women, they're the ones who keep us going in this world, right? Like they keep us circulating and keep this world going, making sure everybody's here. So we're gonna sing our women's song today, and we can't thank our grandma Del Dick enough for honoring us with these songs as well, and our many grandmas ahead of us that just could teach us how to pray, and our grandpas that teach us, just keep teaching us. They never gave up on our youth. They made sure we kept our songs and prayers and teachings alive. And it's such an honor to be able to partake in our teachings. Haichka.
You can lead the paddle, or we can do the full part.
We can do all of it. You can lead because I'll sing Joe's song.
Or should we do the club part and then go right into the girls?
Okay.
Okay.
Since it's time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 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 That one yours? Yeah, mine's in my pocket.
Thank you again for having us. Really looking forward to our next singers here. It's always an honor to share a song, and we're really giving a little bit of us to each and every one of you when we share a song and share our drums. And we're always praying every time we do share a song, and we are definitely honored to partake in today's event. Hi, Chika.
Haichka, for sharing those songs, Eugene and Christine. We really appreciate all of the times that you come and join us and support the work that we do. I'd like to now invite the Nuchanus performers, Guy Louis Jr. and Pete Charlie, please.
Naatai sit yaw tlashes kitsatin he stuck shit Nuu-chah-nulth how's it like go hotway like go tsuash. My name is Guy Louis and I'm from a house it, and this is Peter Charlie Chasta. He's a house it as well. We are from the Nuchanus Nation, which consists of 14 tribes along the west coast of Vancouver Island, from Nia Bay up to Kayukit. We're going to open up with a prayer chant. My brother's going to sing, and then we'll do a paddle song. I want to acknowledge the territory, the Songhees, the Esquimalt, Tlaco, for always allowing us to be here. It is very important for us to acknowledge our territory that we're on. So we'll start with the chant. It'll be us saying our prayers for everybody for the rest of the year. We wish you nothing but positive vibes, gratitude, success, and be safe. And it will soon be at an end for this pandemic that we're in. Everything has an end. No exceptions. Well, thank you very much. We'll do the chant.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Let go. Thank you very much. That chant that he did belongs to one of our hereditary chiefs, Hanukwe, or Nathan Charlie. He's one of our brothers, and we used to sing together a lot. But he's moved back home now to take his role as one of our hereditary chiefs and he does an amazing job. I just wanted to explain that song that he sang. And the next one is our paddle song, Chew. Go. Another shout out to the invitation to come here to help celebrate the welcoming and the beginning of the new year at the university here. Go. On behalf of me and my brother, Chew. Go.
Clecco to the Nuchanus performers, to Guy Louis Jr., my apologies, and Pete Charlie. The Kwakwakawa'wakw singers were hoping to join us today, but unfortunately they're unable to due to the death of one of the prominent chiefs from their territory. So we would like to acknowledge and send our condolences to the family of the late Chief Edwin Newman. And so the Kwakwakawa'wakw singers send their regrets. But so now I'd like to invite. There she is. I'd like to invite Rebecca Haas to the stage, please.
I didn't think I was hiding. I felt pretty colorful in my ribbon skirt, actually. Tanchikia, Rebecca Deshinakashun, Georgian Bay, Dus Chin. My name is Rebecca Haas. I am Métis. My ancestors are from a historic community, Métis community on Georgian Bay. I have been a visitor on these territories for 16 years. My family name is Croteau and Delarond, and I have Anishinaabe and Mohawk relatives as well in my mix as British and German. My thanks to Skip Dick for the welcome to the territory, and I am honored to be here with you today and to share a song. Thank you for that, Marcy, and to Elder May Sam as well, with whom I've had the pleasure of weaving in May's home. So lovely to see you today, and thank you for your blessing and the reminder of the celebration today of youth. And that's really what I wanted to talk about, and I brought two songs today. The first song is called New Green, and if you're from Victoria or if you've spent time here in British Columbia on these beautiful territories, you know that while it is green here all the time, spring is a remarkable time of growth and fresh shoots. And when I was out walking on the land here on Laquan territory this spring, I was really struck by that chance for fresh start, new growth, and the teachings, the reminders, as May shared with us, that we are not alone, that our ancestors and our relatives walk with us, and that's what's held inside this song, New Green. New green all around, new green pulses, new green, light-filled, reaching up for grandfather's son. Light-filled, my heart pulses, my soul reaching up for life to come. New green all around, new green pulses, new green, light-filled, reaching up for grandfather's son. Trusting, all I need is here. Relatives, relations, my ancestors walk all around me. New green, earthborn, new green, looks up, rain, tears, the mixture of growth, pulling me forward toward a fresh start, pulling me forward toward a fresh start. So my oldest child, who is non-binary and who identifies as a they, them, so don't be confused when I use the plural pronoun. My oldest CL has transferred from University of Victoria and is now attending University of British Columbia. And it's the first time that one of my children has left the house. And I was desperate to support them and encourage them and protect them. And I sent them with tobacco I grew last year and sweetgrass from my yard. A beautiful Nuu-chah-nulth elder, Jessica Salt, came and gifted CL a feather, an eagle feather, on their trip. But I still feel like my heart is somewhere else at this point. And so something I wanted to say to all of you and your fresh start, this new green moment, it's always an incredible, delicate moment when we start something new, even a new year. And having been apart through the pandemic, it really is a chance to come and be fresh and green and nervous. But please remember that the medicines you need are all around you. You have community, you have support, you have Mother Earth with all the lessons that she is sharing, just as I found in my song. And to send you off, I wanted to share a celebration song to finish today. This song came to me after I birthed a drum during one of the supermoons last spring, and I just felt that there was a song inside of it. And what has come to me is one that makes me happy whenever I sing it. If you have your own, this is my version of your hand drum. If you'd like to drum along, you can. It's a really straightforward powwow beat. It has a few Anishinaabe words in it. I work with an Anishinaabe elder out of Guelph named Rene Mishake, and I told him about this song, and so he gave me 2 words for the song. You'll hear Wawindagones, which is of good renown, so having a good reputation and being well spoken of, and Mojigide, which is joyful heart. Marcy, I wish you all a great year. Thank you so much.
Hi, Rebecca, for sharing those songs as well. So this brings to a close the proceedings for today. I'm looking to see if anybody's telling me that I have other things that I need to say. So thank you all for being here, for helping us start the new year and the new school year in a good way. My birthday's in September, so I always think of this as the real beginning of the new year. But I recognize that that's a little self-centered sometimes. But we're grateful to the singers who came to join us. Thank you for traveling here to be with us today. Thank you to our partners who helped make this happen. Thanks to the staff in IACE for all the work that went into this. I'm surprised. I was shocked how sunny it is. I hope you all have a chance to continue enjoying the sunshine as long as it lasts. Have a good year. Hi.